everyone. Welcome to First Page Fundays, where I highlight the first page of a book, usually a Christian fiction book, and sometimes it's one from my shelf, and sometimes it's one that I got in the mail recently, and I'm going to combine it with kind of an unboxing, which is what's going to happen here. This one, actually, I will tell you, is I did a pre-order, and so I'm going to box it for you and share about it. All right, so let's dive into this. Oops. All right. Okay. I'm not sure if there's any paperwork. Is there paperwork? No, that's good. Okay. All right. Well, let me show you the cover. Here it is. Specters in the Glass House by Jaime Jo Wright. Oh my gosh. Look at that cover. Look at that cover. Okay. I am really excited about this one. Okay. So this is a Bethany House published book. It is a new release. October 1st, 2024. I pre-ordered it, so I got it a few days in advance. This is a suspense, listed as a suspense. Jaime's are typically a romantic suspense, but they are dual timelines. Okay, so let's see what this is about before we get into the first page. An ominous butterfly house, a sinister legacy, an untraceable killer. Okay, in 1921, Marion Arnold, the heiress to a brewing baron's empire, seeks solace in the glass butterfly house on her family's Wisconsin estate, as Prohibition and the deaths of her parents cast a long shadow over her shrinking world. When Marion's sanctuary is invaded by nightmarish visions, she grapples with the line between hallucinations of things to come and malevolent forces at play in the present. With dead butterflies as the killer's ominous signature, murders unfold at a steady pace. Marion, fearful she might be next, enlists the help of her childhood friend Felix, a war veteran with his own haunted past. In the present day, researcher Remy Shaw becomes entangled in an elderly biographer's quest to uncover the truth behind Marion Arnold's mysterious life and the unsolved murders linked to an infamous serial killer. Joined by Marion's great-great-grandson, can Remy expose the evil that lurks beneath broken wings? Or will the dark legacy surrounding the manor and its glass house destroy yet another generation? Okay. Oh, there's my paperwork. All right, so this, like I said, is a October 2024 release. You can see here's Jaime's backlist. If you're interested, go look them up. Highly recommend her. And here is the first page. Page 1, Marion Arnold. Malarian Manor, the countryside near Milwaukee, Wisconsin, October 1921, 1 year into Prohibition. Death had always been fashionable. Women celebrated it by donning black silks and feathers and shawls and lace. Men acknowledged it with a band on their hat or a mourning ring on their finger. Of course, that was more to announce their eligibility than anything else. For what man could continue to flourish in life without a wife to manage his household and rear his children? But what did a daughter do when in mourning? An adult daughter whose marriageable prospects had withered to almost nil, and who was just dull enough not to try to lean on her parent personality to charm a man. The motor car rumbled and jolted across the country road with the tenacity of a horse that was almost dead but determined to make it one last time around the racetrack. The vehicle wasn't the sleek and shiny kind that Marion Arnold was accustomed to. It was dusty and brilliantly held together by pieces of metal welded to various joints and hinges. Oh, Marion didn't understand cars any more than she'd ever cared to understand her liquor baron father's brewery business. Neither mattered anyway. They were both dead. Father in his grave, and Arnold Brewery belly up in the bankruptcy that Prohibition had ushered in. Ooh, I feel something there. Oh yeah, my pre-ordered gifts. Look at this. So there you have the first page. And look, because I pre-ordered, I have a butterfly sticker, a book plate, a bookmark. So cool. Sometimes you get little gifts for pre-ordering. So That is going to be it for the first page Fundays, where I'm featuring Specters in the Glass House by Jaime Jo Wright. If you like this video, please take a moment to hit the like button down below. And also, if you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, it'll let you know when I post my first page Fundays, and also when I post my unboxings, which this kind of was both. And I love your comments. What'd you think of what we read? Does it make you want to go out and buy it? Have you read anything by Jaime Jo Wright? Or if you just want to say hi, that's okay too. I love your comments. I read and respond to them all. I will tell you briefly, I've not read this book yet, but I've read almost every book that Jaime Jo Wright has written. I'm like one behind at the moment. I always pre-order them. She's a go-to author for me. I very much enjoy her storytelling. If you like clean but suspenseful and bordering on creepy kind of stories, Jaime is right up your alley. She's a fabulous author. She writes dual timeline, so every book has a past and a present set of women with the romantic interests, and she is a master at weaving those storylines together, especially when you get to like the end, and like everything just weaves together. It just does, and she is just fabulous about the way she does it. I cannot recommend her highly enough. I love her stories, hence why I said I pre-order them. If you're looking to help out your authors, I'm going to give you two ways to do it, and one is you pay for it way, and one is free. The pay for it way, I will say that when it comes to the Christian fiction authors, if they publish with Bethany House or Revell, I think maybe Tyndale House is in there. If you go to Baker Bookhouse, which is where I do my pre-orders with, typically they offer you some type of discount on the pre-orders. So it can be like up to 40% off. And if you pre-order early enough, sometimes you can get little gifts. Like I did there simply because I pre-ordered the moment I found out this was coming out. When I could pre-order, I did. So there's few authors that I do that with. But if you know you're going to get their book anyway, then pre-order them. Pre-orders help the authors because it creates a splash before the book is even out. So the publishers are like, hey, this author is great. We need to keep publishing them. So a free way, if you can't afford that, of course, I get that with the economy the way it is, and us book lovers, we struggle. We'd go bankrupt if we could buy every book we wanted, right? But a free way is to ask your library to get a copy of the book. Libraries listen to the patrons. If you go to your library and you ask them, they'll at least pay attention to you asking. Not every library will have the funds to be able to get every book that every patron recommends, but I will say that the patrons who recommend books, the books are more likely to get into the library because the libraries listen. So that's a free way for you to support your authors. All right, so that is going to be it for First Page Fundays. Thanks so much for stopping by and watching. You guys are awesome. Have a great day.